Yeah, welcome. Good day to you. Now, this is still MathChem tutorial. Today, we'll be looking into division of numbers in basics. Actually, I noticed that most of students they find it difficult to divide numbers in other bases apart from the one they are familiar with, which is base 10. So today, I'm going to explain to you how to divide numbers in base 6. Yes, at least with this example of bases, you should be able to divide other bases as well, such as base 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 9, 11, and so on. Now, if you want to divide number in other bases, firstly, what do you need to do? You need to create your own timetable. Yes, your own multiplication table in that particular base. Now look at the board. You will see 3, 4 base 6 multiplied by 1, and that is what? That is 3, 4 base 6. And look at this too. 3, 4 base 6 multiplied by 2, it is 112 base 6. Don't be surprised that how is it 112 base 6? Please take note of this by saying 3, 4 base 6 multiplied by 2. Don't forget that we are multiplying in base what? In base 6. 4 times 2, 8. You know I won't write 8. I will have to divide 8 divided by the base. And that is what? That is automatically 1 remainder 2. I will write my remainder here, then put my 1 here. Then 3 times 2, that is what? 6. So 6 plus this one, and that is what? 7. So 7 divided by the base, and that is 1 remainder 1. 1 remainder 1. I'll write my remainder here, then put the 1 here. So far there is nothing I'm multiplying with, so I can now put my 1 here. So that is 112 base 6. So if you try for others, the same thing applicable for 3, 4 base 6 times 3 gives you 150 base 6. 3, 4 base 6 times 4, 224 base 6. 3, 4 base 6 times 5, 302 base 6. Why don't I say 3, 4 base 6 more times 6? Yes, I won't say times 6 because of, don't forget that the number that are within base 6, they are what? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes. And what of the number within base 10? They are what? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, now what of numbers within base 3? That will be what? 0, 1, 2. And what of number within base 2? That's what? 0 and 1. But but in multiplication, I'm not going to say 3, 4 base 6 multiplied by 0 because it will automatically give me what? 0, and which will not be useful and it will be meaningless. So now let's divide. Please, firstly, you need this particular multiplication table. So create your own timetable somewhere whenever you want to divide number in other bases. If you are working in base 5 and you want to divide number in base 5, what do you need to do? You need to create your what? Your multiplication table in base 5. Don't forget that it's going to be within 1, 2, 3, 4. Now let's divide. So far we know our multiplication table. This is what we are going to be using in order to divide. 3, 4 base 6 divided by 4, 3, 2 base 6 divided by 3, 4 base 6. Now let's go. We'll start by saying, don't forget that we are using a long division method. 3, 4 base 6, that is 3, 4. How many 3, 4 in base 6? So don't forget, how many 3, 4 can we say in 4? That's impossible. Yes. Then we move to 4, 3. How many 3, 4 can I see in what? In 4, 3. How many 3, 4 can I see in 4, 3? Checking this, I'm going to see how many. I'm seeing 1. Yes, I'm seeing 1. So therefore, I'll write 1. Don't forget that it is 3, 4 base 6 times 2 that gives me 112. But looking at here, I'm considering this 4 and 3 here only. This 4 and 3 here only. So you can see that this 3 4, this particular 3 4 is not up to 4 3. So that is 1. If I should say 2, that means this 4 3, sorry, this 4 3 is smaller than this 1 1 2. So I have to stop in this particular place. Then after that, what would I do? Then I will say 1 times 3 4, which is here 3 4 base 6 times 1. So I'll be looking at my multiplication table in order to divide my number. So it will give me what? 3 4 as well, because this times 1, this times this is this. So as you can see it here, this is 3 4. Now after this, what would I do? The next thing for me to do is to what? Is to subtract. I will minus. Now let me minus. Now subtracting this from this, subtracting 4 3 from 3 4. I want to subtract 4 3 from 3 4. Then I'll start by saying 3 minus 4. Please don't make a mistake by saying 43 minus 34. No. If you press in your calculator by saying 43 minus 34, it will give you a wrong answer. The answer it will give you, it's going to be an answer in base 10. And don't forget that anything we are doing here has to go with the base, which is base 6. Anything we are doing here has to go with the what? With the base, which is in what? Base 6. Now, subtracting now 3 minus 4, that's impossible. So don't forget, I'll have to borrow 1 from here. Here will be what? 3. The one I'm borrowing will reflect in form of the base, which is what? 6. So now 6 plus 3, that's 9. 6 plus 3, that's 9. Then 9 minus 4, and that gives me what? 5. 9 minus 4, that gives me what? 5. 3 minus 3, 0. So that one has gone. Then what do I do next? I will bring these two down. Bringing these two down, I will now go back to my multiplication table. You can see this is what? 5 2. Then I think, yeah, it is this particular one as well that is close to this. If I should go by 2 here now, this 3 4 base 6 times 2. So this 112 is more than the what I'm dividing from. So I'll have to stop in this particular one. So now 3 4, how many 3 4 can I see in 5 2? Yeah, so that is just 1 times. That is what? 1 times. Once. That's once. So I'll write my 1 here. Then 1 times 3 4. I'm using my long division. So 1 times 3 4, and that is what? 3 4. Then what do I do again? I will subtract again. So subtracting this as well, that will give me 2 minus 4. That is impossible. Don't forget, I'm subtracting in base 6. 2 minus 4, that is impossible. So I'll have to borrow from this particular 5. Then here will be what? Here will be 4. If here is 4, what I'm borrowing will reflect as what here? As 6. Then that will be 6 plus 2, and that is what? 8. So 8 minus 4 gives me 4. I'm left with what here? I'm left with 4 here. So 4 minus 3, and that gives me 1. That gives me 1. So now, what do I do again? I am to compare again that how many 3 4 can we see in 1 4? That is automatically impossible. Even checking the timetable, checking our multiplication table here, you will see that there is nothing like 1 4. The first number we have here, which is 3 4 times 1, is 3 4, which is even above what we are dividing by. Can you see that now? So finally, we'll arrive our answer as what? 1 1 base what? Base 6, remainder 1 4. Yes. 1 1 base 6, remainder what? Remainder 1 4. So that is our final answer. That means our answer will be 1 1 base 6, remainder what? Remainder 1 4. So that will be our answer. Now, this method is a little bit complex, yes, because students find it difficult to do it, to to divide with this method, but it is very easy. So far you practice it and you study it very well, you will get it right. Yes. And there's another method. Let me name this one method one. There's another method. That method, I will explain it, is something that you are mostly familiar with. Yes. How will you do that? Let me name this method one, and let me call this method two. Let me just give you an hint. Method two. Now, the other method we have is that is for you to convert this 3 4 to base 10, convert 3 4 base 6 to what? To base 10, to base 10, and also you also convert, let me manage this, and also you also convert this 432 base 6 to what? To base 10. You also convert this 432 base 6 to what? To base 10. So after converting the two to what? To base 10, then you will now divide them up. Your answer here, you will use it to divide your answer here. Then after getting that, any answer you get, you will then convert it to base 6. You actually get the same thing with this. Yes, you can give it a trial. You can give it a trial. Please try it. Give it a trial. Try it. And you can try it and drop your answer in the comment section. So convert this to base 10. Write your answer here. Convert this to base 10. Convert this particular one to base 10. Then your answer will be here. Then you will now say, therefore, you will say your answer here. Let me use this. Let me use this two question mark. So your answer here in base 10 divided by what? Your answer here in base 10. This is not 7, no, please. This is just a question mark, just to signify that something is there. So your answer here, the answer here in base 10, this particular one, which is